Okay, so I just undid my braids. I literally just unbraided them. There's still some in the back, and I just wanted to show you how it looks. These are after taking out the knotless braids. So I don't have a lot of buildup, but you can see just like a little bit right here. So I'm just gonna break it apart. I'm gonna show you basically how I'm gonna take down each section that's been braided. So I'm just gonna break it apart like this. I'm not gonna put any grease or anything on it right now because I don't really have time for that. I don't feel like doing all that, and I don't think it's 100% necessary. In my situation, I don't feel like it's 100% necessary. I could be wrong, but I don't know until I try. So I do see it. The main objective is just to break up that product buildup in a way that it's going to allow me to get through my hair without breaking the other pieces of my hair. See if I can put it behind. I don't have any white plain paper. Most of the paper I have has some time, but so far this is what is on it from that first little go. These braids have been in since, I don't know, for a while, like maybe 3 months, 2.5 months probably. I'm thinking 2.5 months, yeah. I have text to verify that. I just don't feel like doing all that extra stuff. So if you look at my other video, you'll see how much hair growth I had before I took the braids out and what it looks like. So I'm just showing you how to detangle. Let me take this over here. You can see that residue. Now the residue is from some type of shine gem type stuff. Not the kind that I bought. My friend used the kind that she has. So it's really gross, right? But that's all it is. It's just that product that builds up. It's not building up, it's really from just that one application. So you're just gonna go in and basically break it up just like this. This is what causes a lot of breakage, just that buildup. Because, the hairs are going to get stuck to each other from the product buildup. And so you want to go in and you want to use this specific technique. This technique is going to get you through the whole hair of head or head of hair. And then you just take your time and you do that throughout the whole area. I don't know what that was. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of shedding because monthly there's already a lot of shedding. And this has been in for about 3 months, 2.5 months. So it's going to be a lot of shedding. Not only that, I wouldn't say I used the moisturizer that I wanted to use. So basically, the product was only for the most part, at the top right here, and that was pretty much it. And also, along with that product buildup, is just going to be the natural sebum from your hair. So those two things mixed together is pretty much what you're getting. And so then I also use this technique where I just drag the hair down like this to get the excess off, which I'm sure it's just my personal style of how I like to do it. So I'm excited to see how long my hair has grown. If you didn't see my first link check, then you can check that out. And I will probably do another link check coming up. So then you're just going to twist that up and get that out of the way. There's no need to put it back with all the stack of hair that you have. So this is basically how you take down your braids and you remove the excessive product buildup in a safe way. So also notice that I'm taking little sections of the hair. I'm not going to do a large area. I'm not going to just get a comb and go through it. There's that buildup. So you can see that's the, people like to say like demarcation line. Well, this is basically the product buildup line right here. This is where the braid initially was. So that way you can also see how much hair growth I have if you didn't already watch that video. Hopefully I don't have to do anything to anything up in this house. I don't know if it's a ghost or a person or what's going on up in here, but I know some weird noises. Just so anyway. And it's going to be all throughout the whole braid. Because as you're dragging that product down to get it out, it's not the safest process, you know. It's it itself is a problem, just that it's there, because it holds on to your hair fibers, or your hair rather, and it kind of drags pieces along, and that's what also causes that breakage. So that's why it's not a great idea to have product buildup. So that's about 3 braids, and out of those 3 braids, you could see, I'm not going to show you all the icky of the product buildup. I don't really care about it, but you'll be able to see some of it. So this is it right here. Out of those, this is what's come out so far. Pretty gross. But when you know what it is, it's not that gross for me. And then so that you don't keep redoing the same areas over and over again, and you're not adding excessive hair into the areas that you need to do, yes, I recommend that you go ahead and twist that up. And so also that you're not dragging more of that product buildup into the next or the former parts or twists that you've already done. This is about I wouldn't do any more than this at one time. Like this is a nice amount right here. I wouldn't do any more than that. Okay. I probably would break that up and make it 2, just because it's too much all at once. So it'll probably be this. About that much. And you really want to just take your time with this. Make sure that you eat, or that you have eaten something ahead of time. Get you a good drink to sip on. Do what you gotta do. Whatever you do, don't really just try to rush through this, because it's just not worth it. If you're gonna rush through it, you're gonna lose a lot more hair. Just from being rough. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that, and then I'll be back to show you guys the final result. And I'll show you also how much hair that I have accumulated after doing this. Okay?